Hello survivors, we have a new event on our hands and it is actually called a new threat. And if we go to the inbox, we see a new threat part 1, and this is the roadmap. It is a 3-act roadmap, and this is just part 1 obviously, so we're going to have potentially more. Well, I would assume we'd have more just because it's called part 1. It is also a 41-day event, with the hand-ins being 42 days, so you get 24 hours to do your hand-ins at the end of the event if you somehow forget. You get 100 of these tokens for each act, and each of these 100 tokens you can hand in for pulls on a wheel. But that is not all. That is not all. Also on the roadmap, as you can see, there's a zero energy roadmap. It was up for 18 hours. I was up at about an hour late. So what are you gonna do? And each stage costs 0 energy. What we'll do is we'll just hit one of these up. We're just gonna go with a drop lead because these are pretty easy stages. Every attack's pretty much killing people, and hopefully a drop lead gives us something extra, so we can sort of see the rewards. But as this is 0 energy, whatever we can get here, we can just farm and farm and farm. And I have read that you can get shirts, gloves, this sort of thing. So that's a nice little income there in terms of getting your hands on as many shirts and gloves as you can. And I know a lot of people, particularly me on this region where I don't have that many gloves. I've got thousands and thousands of shirts, but I don't have many gloves because I'm training characters with gloves at the moment. So that's how quick the stage was. I think this is the easiest farmable stage from what my brother said. The other ones are walkers, which will take a little bit longer. And you get survivors, you get gloves, and you get these red plastic collection items. Obviously we don't get that many, 10. But I also have seen on the forums people claiming that they got 500, so there is the possibility to get these huge numbers. And those red plastic pieces go towards this collection where you need 25,000, which seems like a lot. I mean, it is a lot. But the event lasts such a long time, 42 days, that is 6 weeks, that you're going to be able to get your hands on at least one pull. If you put in more time, you're obviously going to get more chances. There's a maximum of 4 pulls from what I could see. See, on the left hand side you can see 0 out of 4, so you can get 4 of these pulls, and you get a crate, and in this crate it has 4 weapons, and one of them, this is the standout weapon, is a stun gun. The other weapons are okay, they kind of look nice, bleeding, reflect damage, and random healing, but of course these are not the greatest of weapons. However, stun gun is what a lot of people want to get their hands on. Stun gun is really good. Rick's Drawing Shearer Revolver was a recent promotion, I believe, as well. So there's a lot of good things up for grabs in this event. 6-star Dwight, of course. We don't know how to get these leather vests and barbed wire just yet, so I guess it'll be part of something else. Whether you could get them as part of the roadmap rewards later on. There is also a Dwight's rifle, which is actually pretty good, even though it's not like amazing. Like, it hasn't got an amazing tier 3 on it in terms of double attack. Is okay, but it's got 2 tier 3 crits from the armory, so this is actually a pretty solid weapon. You know, if you put this on a 6-star Tyrese, who is basically just there to auto attack, he's doing a lot of damage. He can do double attack, and his second attack will do 150 damage. He's already doing a lot of damage, so I mean, as 6 stars go, because they got buffed, and obviously this is going to give them more damage with 30% if you've got a Mirabelle lead. I mean, you're going to be doing so much more damage, and the double attack as well. I mean, you're going to be annihilating characters, annihilating 6 stars. Forget about 5 stars. So that's pretty much it for the event. The new threat, I think, is basically like I did see some like leaked images of GI, like they did Shiva Force event, which had GI Joe models, figurines. I think they're doing the same thing with a new threat, with, I think it's Negan, Dwight. We saw the image on the front screen. I'll try and make it my thumbnail so you can see what it is. There was also an offer that gave you a free character. I know it's only a 4-star, mountaineering Negan basically, but I know it's only a 4-star. But the way I look at it is this is going to help new people to the game. It's also going to be something nice for new people. I mean, it's nice enough. It's nice enough for me. I mean, it's only a 4-star, but hey, I don't mind leveling this guy up for roadmaps and SR and stuff like that. He isn't anything special in terms of his rush. I think we can just take a look. I think it was like 400 or 300% damage. and heal reduction from what I read. Where is he? Where is he? Did I just pass him? There he is. No, he's not. He should be here. There we go. And he also has Outlast, which means he gets like an extra turn alive, which is cool. It was one of the new specialist skills that we saw in Jeremiah and Premier Recruits. But yeah, rush 350% damage and 100% healing reduction for 1 turn to a line of enemies. So not spectacular, but it's not going to do much in terms of raids. It could be nice for new regions. If a new region is like starting now or has started recently, this could be a nice little boost for the players on that region. But otherwise, it's just like a, I don't know, a limited edition character that's going to take up space in your roster. I've got so many of these characters that I'm never going to get rid of that are just like limited edition. Where's that Rick that they gave away? I'm never gonna get rid of these characters. Basically, there's also a Dwight with the crossbow. Oh, they're taking up roster space. I just can't sell them. I can't bring myself to sell them. But that's the end of this video. We have got a nice event on our hands. I will maybe do another video in terms of like if I find a particularly good way of farming the stuff or a good way of accumulating the required pieces that I think stands out. But other than that, I would just say, as I lose my voice somehow, I would just say do as much as possible. Especially on a zero energy roadmap. As you can see, every stage is 0 energy. After the first stage is walkers, and we'll just check out the walker stage. So it is already, you're going to be doing more attacks. So I would say if you're going to farm a stage, my brother even said this, if you're going to farm a stage, the easiest one to farm is the human stage, just because you're going to be able to one-shot all of those humans. I think I might have just hit my mic. I do apologise, but you won't be able to one-shot all those humans. Whereas the walkers, you're going to have to wait. I mean, yeah, you might headshot them a lot, but you're doing 2 rounds of attacks. Whereas on the humans, you're doing 1, maybe have to do 1 extra attack on top. But you don't have to take a crit team. You could take a really high damage team and just try and one-shot as many characters as possible. But that's it. Good luck in your pulls on the wheel, and good luck in your pulls on the crate. Hopefully someone gets a stun gun up there in terms of... No, I know a lot of people have been waiting for a long time to get their hands on a stun gun. So hopefully some of you get lucky. Keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.